Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Alright guys, so today is November 23rd, the day after Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had an amazing holiday if you celebrate Thanksgiving. I had an epic vegan Thanksgiving, no regrets. I cooked everything I wanted. Like I said in previous videos, it's like one of those days that I showcase my cooking skills and I just have a lot of fun with it, especially when I get to show others like how amazing vegan food can be, especially on such a big holiday like this one that is centered around, you know, a turkey dish. It was really, really cool to do a whole vegan Thanksgiving. This is actually our 5th vegan Thanksgiving, and you know, George and I have a lot of fun, like I said. So yeah, I enjoyed every single minute of it and hope you guys did too. So if I sound a little stuffy to you guys, it's because I am. I woke up today like not feeling my best. That's why I'm drinking my tea. I'm drinking green tea. It just feels good. I woke up with like really bad allergies and I scheduled to film a whole what I eat in a day today, and I was like, you know what? I filmed a lot of those and I just wasn't feeling my best to just wake up and put a camera in my face. So I just went in and just crushed my workout and really focused on it. So yeah, I just decided to do a sit down video with you guys, give you my prep update, answer a few questions because I just put a question box on Instagram. So if you're not following me there, you should, because I'm always doing these Q&As and I'm doing lives now. So yeah, follow me there. But I put a question box and I asked you guys if you wanted to know anything specific on my prep, if you had any questions prep related, I am happy to answer them. So that's what I'm going to do today, especially because I usually start off every vegan bikini prep series with a Q&A, and I realized that my first episode, it was just a what I eat in a day. I didn't do a Q&A or anything of that sort. So today's the day, and don't worry guys, the next video will be a holiday gift guide, which I'm really excited for you guys to watch. And then after the holiday gift guide, I'll do the Vegan Bikini Prep Diaries episode 3, and that one will be a what I eat in a day with a meal prep and all of that, because I know you guys love those. So yeah, the more we get into prep, the more stuff I have to share. But right at the beginning of prep, things are moving pretty slow, and that's how it usually is, and nothing changes that much. But I am going to put the clip of check-ins last week. This is week 3 of my prep. So far, so good. I mean, the scale is moving slow, but we're kind of aiming for a pound a week. So not too much, not too crazy. Again, I haven't shared how far I am from my show, but I will soon. I just can't share it just yet, but I will soon. And I'll let you guys know exactly how many weeks out I am, but I did give myself a lot of time. So it's gonna be a very long prep, which I'm okay with, because I just rather do things slowly than too drastic and then do everything at once, and you know. So yeah, I'm going to put here my check-ins. Alright guys, so today is Wednesday, November 7th, and it's officially been 1 week in prep. Everything's going amazing. Last week he dropped some carbs and some fats, and the weight started going down, so I lost about a pound. But then I got my period, and this morning I woke up back on my starting weight, which is fine. I know now to not get stressed about the scale, because you know, we're women and it fluctuates a lot. At least it was moving in the right direction. I know I'm probably holding a little bit of water weight right now, and I'm probably a little bit inflamed this morning because I did really heavy legs yesterday. So yeah, there's a few factors going on, so I'm not worried about it. I'm going to show you what Coach said. He just sent me a video reply, so I will show you guys that. But overall, I'm feeling really good. I am not hungry. I'm very satiated because I'm spacing out my meals enough, and I'm splitting my protein evenly throughout the day. Yeah, so far so good. I'm on top of my supplements. I am on top of my water, hitting my macros on point. So I am very happy. And yeah, we'll see what he has to say.
As far as the progress, I think you are making progress. I think there are a few variables here that are creating some inability to see the scale go down, but it's going to be fluid related. So why don't we check back in on Thursday morning? I feel like you're going to see a change by then. At this point, we do want to see things moving pretty consistently early on, so we can afford to take some diet breaks and give you like a reprieve from prep. But for now, let's just focus on doing what you've been doing, no changes, and then we'll talk Thursday morning just to see what's going on. If we feel it's time to adjust, hey, we'll get it done.
Alright guys, I totally forgot to check in with you on Thursday, but I actually ended up losing a pound and coach did not do any changes. We kept everything the same because the body's responding to what we're doing. Then today, I actually dropped another pound, so that means we're 2 pounds down in just 1 week. So everything's on track, really excited. I'm filming a YouTube video with Bae for the channel.
Hey guys.
It's gonna be a vegan holiday roast taste test and it should have been out already. So I will link it in the description box below if you guys haven't watched that. And I will see you guys on Wednesday's check-ins. So the clips that you just saw were from week 1 and week 2. So week 1, we decided to kind of leave everything the same. We didn't do any adjustments. And then the following week, Coach and I talked about it and we were like, okay, let's start slashing. So we cut a little bit of carbs and fat and the scale started moving again. And right now we're not going for anything drastic because I'm a long way from my show and I just wanted to give myself enough time to like do it slowly. So we're probably aiming around a pound per week or a little less than that. So everything's moving good. And honestly, I'm not too worried about the scale because my weights at the gym have been increasing so much that I wouldn't be surprised if my body composition is changing. It wouldn't surprise me if that's happening because honestly, like immediately, like week 1, I'm a person that doesn't carry any belly fat. Everything just goes straight to my legs. But immediately in week 1, abs were out. And then obviously, like I know my last place to shred fat is going to be my legs. So, you know, at least I can see my glute and hamstring tie-in is just not as crisp and as clean as we want it to be. Obviously, it's really early on. So yeah, everything is going according to plan. But last week we started carb cycling. So I have my set macros for the days that I train. I have set macros, which are low carbohydrate macros for my rest days, and then I have 1 day a week where I do a refeed. So I did this last season, I believe the first 2 months, and it worked really, really well. I remember we didn't change anything for like 2 months because I just kept losing weight. And obviously, you know, as my weights get higher at the gym and like my volume starts increasing over time, my drive just completely changes the more I get closer to show day. I just get so excited and sometimes I have to like back myself up, you know, not always you have to do more and more and more. Like you have to train smart. That's the name of the game. So we're lifting heavy, we keep the muscle, and that's our way of maintaining muscle and keeping it full if we're lifting and pushing hard the weights at the gym. And then the cardio is there just to shed the fat along with the diet. So now that I give you my freaking long prep update, let's answer some questions. All right, so the first question I got is, you travel a lot while prepping. How do you make sure you don't gain water or get bloated, etc.? So I plan in advance. Like right now, I have all my travel schedule laid out for 2019. Like I know where I'm going. You know, I work a lot. I work with vegan bodybuilding and fitness, and I travel all over the US doing the Fit Expo tours with them. I'm constantly on the road doing cooking demos or posing seminars and things like that. And then on top of that, I'm traveling for my shows. So I already have my schedule all laid out and I'm planning in advance. And what I do is like when I'm traveling, I stick to meal plans. So I make sure that I prep around that basically. So I plan my meals and all of that. But how do I avoid getting bloated and holding on to water? I drink more water. That's what I do. I drink a lot of water. I'm always with my gallon jug. I love this thing. And I even travel with it. So I just bring it with me empty through security and then I fill it up because now they have filling stations in almost every airport. And just stay hydrated. If you stay hydrated, you're not gonna retain water. So I am on top of that all the time. How to know when you have to increase or diminish your carbs. let's just, you know, say for example, my story that I just shared with you guys 2 weeks ago, we adjusted, but I am in contest prep. So assuming that you're in contest prep or trying to lose weight, so 2 weeks ago, coach and I made an adjustment. We cut some carbs and we cut some fat. So that put me in a caloric deficit. And my body responded very well, but then this week we didn't see any changes. So we decided to make an adjustment. So I would say whenever your body hits a plateau, you can make an adjustment, but there's so many things that you have to take in consideration, like your menstrual cycle. Usually around that time of the month, your weight could be all over the place. So I would recommend taking your weight daily and getting weekly averages. That way, you know, as women, you know, our weights are all over the place. So if you are on a deadline for like a show, for example, if you track your weight 7 days a week and then you see that your weekly average is going down, then you leave everything the same. If for any reason 2 weeks pass, 3 weeks pass, and you don't see any changes, then it's time to adjust. And based on your own goals, if you want to lose weight, then you can cut your carbs or a little bit of fat. Or if you're trying to gain weight, then you slowly add some carbs or slowly add some fat. So it just depends on your personal goals. But yeah, I would just suggest tracking your progress, and then adjusting based on that progress if you don't see anything happening or any changes happening. Is it worth investing in a weight training belt? I use a weight training belt, but only for leg day. I like it because I have 2 days a week where I go really, really heavy. You know, it gives me that back support. There's a lot of like experienced weightlifters that don't need weightlifting belts, but I choose to train smart, especially now that I'm in a caloric deficit. I need to train with a belt. It just gives me that extra little confidence to go heavy, and it also helps my body with cues, like training cues. So I tell myself, brace your shoulders, brace your core, brace this, brace that before I do a deadlift. So that's one of the cues that I tell myself, is like brace your core, and the belt helps me and it gives me that support. That's why I do it. So it's a personal choice. If you're not going heavy enough at the gym, I mean, I wouldn't invest in one. I wouldn't wear one just to wear one, just because I feel like it's not safe to wear something that tight all the time. My personal opinion. I know there's a lot of girls that disagree with me on this, but yeah, I only use it for weightlifting purposes and that's it. So how to prep without a coach. I do not recommend prepping without a coach. Bodybuilding is completely different than your average weight loss journey, and there's so much that goes into it. Even if right now I would share with you guys all the macros that I have every time that I adjust something, and if you follow my prep to the T, you're not gonna get the same results as I did or have. It's just not gonna happen because every individual is different. And like I said, some people, my macros make them gain weight. Some others, they might be under eating. It just comes down to, if this is your first show and you're wanting to do it and do well, I definitely recommend investing in a coach. It's so important. There's so much that goes into it. You have no idea. There's so much that you put your body through. There's so much hard work you put in, so much dedication. You want to go out there feeling 110% confident, and I feel like hiring a coach, a good coach, is going to help you enjoy that day that much better. You do not want to be making the tough decisions on yourself. Trust me. I hire a coach, so he takes care of those decisions and I don't have to make them. So yeah, you're an athlete, definitely hire a coach. So this question I got a little while back and I screenshot it because I thought it was really good and something that I haven't addressed in this channel. The person's name is Lindsay, and she asked, I'd like to know more about the cost involved in competing. For example, training coach, posing coach, attire, registration, travel, etc. So it will all come down to what show are you doing. So if you're doing a local show, it's going to be a little bit cheaper than going out of state. So let's just put in perspective, you're doing a local NPC show, which is probably the most common. The first thing you want to look into is a prep coach. Prices for prep coaches can vary. Some prep coaches have, like, you can pay for a year or you can pay for a prep period and things like that. So I'm not very familiar on the scale of pricing because every single coach is different. So I would just recommend interviewing a coach that you want for yourself, that you look up to. Interview him or her, see if you would be a great fit, and then kind of work out a plan. Work out how long is your prep gonna be. Some coaches will work with you on prices depending how long you're getting them for. So if you get them for a long period of time, sometimes they'll lower their prices versus if you go on a month-to-month basis. But again, everybody's different. So as far as posing coach, it varies a lot. I'm a posing coach. I feel like I charge very little compared to a lot of people out there. I just feel like I am a competitor, right? And I know all the expenses that go into it. I only charge, guys, at this moment in time, I only charge $50 an hour. And I give you so much information, you have no idea. I really want to make sure that my girls go out there feeling 110% confident on stage, that they're prepared for any scenario, that they're feeling good, they know what they're gonna do, and they just perform. So I take it very seriously. And you know, I've seen posing coaches that charge up to $150 an hour, and I would never be, I don't know, I don't feel good taking that much money because I know all the other expenses that goes into it. It just varies on the posing coach that you get. But I promise if you do choose me as your posing coach, you won't regret it. Attire. So as far as attire, you're going to need a bikini. Angel Competition Bikinis, which is the company that I choose to use and I am a sponsor athlete for. I was a loyal customer before I ever became a sponsor athlete. Love their suits, would not wear anything else on stage. Their bikinis are amazing, and they have bikinis to fit any budget. So anywhere from $150 and up. So you could go as extra as you want or as simple as you want. And there's a lot of tips and tricks that I can give you. You know, if you are tight in budget, I can show you a lot of tips on how to make a suit with not a lot of crystals sparkle and shine on stage, just like it would have crystals. So yeah, that's kind of like a big range, a big thing, like a big expense is the suit. Also your gym membership. A lot of people don't take in consideration gym memberships. That could be anywhere from $60 and up. What else? Shoes, competition shoes. So anywhere from $40 and up. I've seen competition shoes in the hundreds. Another thing is jewelry. So if you do shop through Angel Competition Bikinis at any point and you put in affiliate name Fit Vegan Chef, they will give you a free jewelry set, which saves you money because jewelry sets can run anywhere from $50 and up, or you could go to like a local Claire's and things like that and just get a very basic jewelry set. Again, when you're putting so much of you into a prep, go all out and get the right stuff. Another expense is your tanning cost. Tanning could be anywhere from $95, which is the cheapest one that I've seen, all the way up to $150, and that is per show. If you're getting extra coats because you're fair skin, that will cost more money. Another expense that a lot of girls don't take in consideration is hair and makeup. So hair and makeup could go anywhere from $150, sometimes $200, and same with makeup, anywhere from $95 if you get a local person to come, or up to $175 sometimes. It really all depends. Hair extensions, a lot of girls don't consider their hair extensions. Hair extensions could be anywhere from $150 to sometimes a lot more money. What else? Competition fees. For the NPC, for example, you have to pay a membership, plus every time that you compete or choose a different category, you have to pay a fee. So that's more money too. If you're staying at the host hotel, that's more money too. There's a lot of things that go into it that you have to do your research on. I should do a video. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to do a whole video on this, and I will list everything by price and all of that. You know, I'll get you covered on that. I'll cover everything. It'll be more easy for me to get in depth into that video. But yeah, my advice is to do your research and really see if it's something that you can afford and something that you really want to do, and if it's worth it for you. You know, for me, it's like, it's priceless. It's my passion and I love it, and as the time has passed and I've gotten really good at it and I got my pro card. I do have people that support my dream and sponsors that help me do this. So if you do take it to the professional route, if that's something that you want to do, you can get help from people that will support you and your journey. Next question is, do you cut water on show day? And the answer to that is no, not anymore. I used to. I did it for my first 2 preps, not anymore. If you get ready for your show early enough, if you take the time to properly get ready, you do not need to rely on peak week to do crazy things. If you're ready and you're lean enough and your condition is on point, everything stays the same. Yeah, I manipulate a little bit, but if anything, I increase it, not cut water. No, I'm gonna link in the description box below a show day video. You guys are gonna see, I'm just chugging water with every single meal, not cutting at all. And it was something very hard for me to do at the beginning because I saw everybody, you know, cutting water and I'm supposed to be drinking and drinking, but guys, it felt like any other day. I felt like my mind was clear. Everything just felt really awesome. You know, when we cut water, we're just so dehydrated, our heads are not in the right space, and we put through our bodies so much that I just do a long enough prep where I can get ready and I do not need to rely on crazy peak week things. So that's what I think about it. Next question is, what are your go-to supplements? My go-to supplements at this moment are, my number 1 is creatine monohydrate. I take that every day and I love it. It helps with strength gains, muscle fullness. Is one of the most, if not the most, researched supplement out there. So there's a lot of science behind it. Love creatine. So yeah, that's what I probably can live without. The second supplement at the moment, I am taking a vegan multivitamin that is called Future Kind, and I love it. It's super convenient because before I was taking 3 different supplements. I was taking my B12, my D3, and my omega-3s, but Future Kind is all 3 in one. I love the convenience, and you're saving money. Like, you're saving money because you do not need to buy 3 supplements. It's all 3 in one. So that's made my life a lot easier, you know, because sometimes I forget. So that's been a really good add-on. I've been taking that for a few weeks now, and yeah, really love it. I feel like those are essential vitamins that you need to take. I do have an affiliate code if you guys want to try it out. It is a subscription base, so if you do choose to shop through me, you save some money. So the Vegan Chef will save you off your first order. If you guys want to try it out, it's in the description box below. The third thing is plant-based protein. In one of my videos, I asked you guys what was your favorite plant-based protein, and you guys had a lot of suggestions, and I'm not kidding you. I went and bought them all, like literally tried them out, and I just wanted to give you guys some options because there's so many people that are constantly asking me, what protein do you like, what protein powder do you like, and I needed to try it out myself. I will never promote things that I don't personally enjoy or like. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that whatever I like share with you guys, it was on point. So I asked you guys, I bought them all, I gave them a try, and I made an affiliate shop with Amazon of my favorite plant-based proteins. I put in that list every single one that I enjoy, that I like, that is good in terms of taste, mouthfeel, texture, that you can make protein mousse, protein oats with, bake with. So all the ones in that Amazon shop are on point. There's different flavors, there's different budgets. I got you covered in everything. So yeah, just make sure to check it out if you do shop through my Amazon shop. I really appreciate you because you're directly supporting me. So thank you. I am currently also testing out a few plant-based proteins from a few companies that I am not allowed to share anything at the moment, but whenever I am, I will. But yeah, just testing out and just making sure that whatever I recommend, you guys are going to love it, because you will never see me promoting anything that I don't personally love. And I use the word love because if I don't love it, I won't share it. So yeah, that's it guys. I'm honestly not a big supplement junkie. I just do the minimum if possible. That's it. All right, guys, I just had to stand up because the lighting here is crazy and it was hitting me right in the face. Anyway, I apologize for not putting out my full day of eating. I promise I will get back to my regular content. I was just not feeling 100 and not feeling up for filming the whole entire day, so I just wanted to do a quick Q&A. So thank you for everybody that posted your questions, and stay tuned for the holiday gift guide video, which should be next week. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and then I will film a full day of eating with meal prep recipes for you guys. You're gonna love it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thumbs up if you're excited for those full day of eating and holiday gift guide videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new here, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.